Hello, everybody. It's Tammy Langowski with Tammy's Channel Chats. Thank you for viewing. I'm an intuitive advisor to your questions, clairaudient, clairvoyant, and I do offer private sessions. You can reach me at tammy'sintuitive.com. Also have some channel messages that I put on social media, Tammy's Intuitive Services, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I've been doing some clairaudient convos on TikTok, as well as just some other messages. So happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm so excited. Today is St. Patrick's Day. And so I have decided that I'm going to share a channeled message from my elemental leprechaun friend. I do have one. Elementals are real. They do exist. And his name is Boreguhrus. That's actually the name he gave me, was Boreguhrus. He's quite comical, as leprechauns tend to be a little bit that way. So first of all, I thought it would be kind of fun. So I have, this taps into my child within energy. And I got this little book. It's a little golden book. I'm a leprechaun. Not saying I'm a leprechaun, but that's the title of it. I'm a Leprechaun, by Mallory C. Lore, illustrated by Brian Biggs. So I thought what would be kind of fun is I'm going to take a moment to tune into Boreguhrus. I'm going to read this book to you because, you know what, why not? It's fun. It's brings out your child within as well. And then I'm going to let him respond to each page just to see what he has to say. So I thought that might be a little fun. Okay, so I'm going to take a moment here to tune in to Boreguhrus. He's comical, that's why I'm chuckling. He often will bring me, like if he comes in at night, I don't talk to Boreguhrus all that much, but when I do, he likes to bring me a four-leaf clover. He'll bring it in my mind's eye. Sometimes he'll have a green top hat, the typical kind of leprechaun hat, and he'll point it at me or something like, tip it at me. And just now I saw him kind of dancing by. He was like kind of dancing by. Okay, maybe a jig, maybe he was doing a jig. So anyway, I'm a leprechaun. Let's read this. Let's see what Boreguhrus has to say. I'm going to show you the best I can. I have a virtual background, of course, but I'm so sorry if it gets I'm doing the best I can. I'm a leprechaun, and this is the first page that we see. And I'm going to see what Boreguhrus just says to that picture. He says, sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes I'm like that. Yeah. Actually, now that I say that, because like I said, he tips off his hat just like that to me, but I hadn't thought about that. Okay, so the next page is, I won't try to read it through the thing. Green suit, red hair, pointy ears, and beard. That's me. Boreguhrus, what do you think about that? He says, oh yes, it's me. He says that's how he looks. Okay. So the next one is, I live in Ireland, a land of green and rain and rainbows. What do you think about that? Do you relate to that, Boreguhrus? He says, yes, because I can be anywhere at any time. And he says, sometimes I am like that. We do like rainbows, he says. Okay. Okay, to expect that. He says, and sometimes we think about what it would be like to be in the human form. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I'm sure they do. Okay, so the next is, leprechaun means small body in Irish, but we are taller than our cousins, the pixies, the fairies, and the elves. What do you think about that? Do you think that's true? He says, we are taller than them. Yes, even though we are short stature, we are taller than he's saying the pixies, the fairies, etc. He's saying that's true. And he says, we don't always look the same, but we do have our own image. He says some are taller than others, meaning leprechauns. Some leprechauns are taller than others. Okay, not many people know this, but leprechauns are wonderful shoemakers. If you're ever looking for me, listen for the tap, tap, tap of my hammer. Okay, what do we think about that, Boreguhrus? Are you a shoemaker? He just says, I have many shoes. Oops, got a glitch there. He says, I have many shoes. I don't always wear shoes though, but have you been a shoemaker? He says, sometimes I like to make shoes out of my own imagination. That's why I have many shoes. Clever, clever. Okay, down here it says, which shoe do you like best? I'm gonna let him point. Trying to get this in the right thing. Which shoe do you like best, Boreguhrus? I'm letting him. This one. He likes that. Fancy, he says. Fancy. I love that. I kind of like this one. Can't really see it down there, but anyway. Okay, well, he does like that one best. It is kind of fancy compared to the other ones. All right. Okay, next, I eat potatoes, mushrooms, and nuts, but wildflower stew is my favorite. It's on this page. What do you think about that, first of all? Boreguhrus, do you eat mushrooms, potatoes, and nuts? We do. Oh, okay, we do. He's showing me mushrooms right now. We eat whatever comes our way that looks delicious. Showing me eating like energy too. He's showing me eating energy, like of a taste, which is, what's kind of said that when we go back to home base, we can create eating. We can. It won't be physical food as we know it here, but it will be that the essence of it, if that makes sense. Which reminds me, there's a book called, it's the Leprechaun book by Tanis. Oh boy, I'm a lot of help, huh? Summer with the Leprechauns, that's the name of it. I couldn't think of it. Summer with the Leprechauns. I forget Tanis's last name. Tanis is her first name. It was so good. I love that. But it does remind me of what they said that they will eat sometimes like that energy of it. So kind of flashed on that story. It's a really good book if you want to read that. Okay, so leprechauns like to be alone, maybe because humans are always chasing us for our gold. What do we think about that? It's not true, he says. It's not true. Why is it not true? He says we don't like to be alone. We actually we like others around us, and we like to play, and we have the shenanigans. So show me the word shenanigans. So are they chasing you for your goal? No, I hear him say no. Oh, okay. I keep my gold in a pot that I hide at the end of the rainbow. Do you keep a pot of gold? He says, I do because others enjoy that, so I can talk about my pot of gold. I do like shiny objects and shiny things. He just went to my necklace. Oh, it's not super shiny. It is a shamrock. And there's something about it. He likes that. Well, of course he would like that. He's a leprechaun and he always gives me those things. Okay. If you catch me, I'll grant you 3 wishes or share my pot of gold. But watch out, I can be tricky just when you think you have me. He's running away. So if you catch me, I'll grant you 3 wishes or share my pot of gold. Always, he says, always. If you can catch me, he just says. Okay. So he likes this because he identifies with the running away and the, kind of playing and stuff like that. Oh, fun. Okay, let me see here. I can disappear into the misty green forests where I live. Yes, true. He tells me, yes, true. First of all, he says I can go anywhere I want. He does like places that are hidden, and leprechauns do, he says. We like to hide. He's going like this, like he's laughing, because, they're a little mischievous. So maybe they can kind of jump out and have some fun with you or something. I don't know, but that's what he said. Okay. If you are kind, I might stick around and reward you. Yes, always. He shows me how leprechauns do have a very big heart, and he's showing me that they don't get a fair shake on that sometimes, because we do. We're not always trying to trick you. We also like to share goodness, and they do that with each other, he says, as well. Oh, that's really neat. I've never been told that before. I'm magical, I'm mischievous, I'm the luck of the Irish. I'm a leprechaun. He says all the above is true. So he's in agreement with that. Okay. And he just says, catch me if you can. Okay. And he says, and I run fast. Okay. So, all right. Thank you, Boreguhrus, I just wanted to see his comments on I'm a Leprechaun book. And is there anything else, Boreguhrus, that we need to share with everybody on this fabulous St. Patrick's Day? We are always here for you. We love to giggle and we love to laugh. We love to play games. And we love to make sure you're happy. So we might be the tickle that you feel or the sudden lift you get when you are feeling in a certain too serious about something. That's what he said, when you're feeling too serious about something. And then something shifts for you. That's us. We don't like to see you dwell on things and get too caught up in disappointment and low, he's showing me this, he's taking over saying low energy. We like to sit you up straight and put a smile on your face, because that is the magic of what we do. And you all have it within you. We just show you how to tap into it. So treat leprechauns with kindness. He's tilting his hat right now at all of you, and enjoy and celebrate. Thank you, Boreguhrus, so much for coming in today. That was lovely. I really like to talk with Boreguhrus and then my other friend, Fairy, Marielle. She gave me a name, Marielle. They don't always have names. I mean, my guides really don't give me names. I just talk with, masters and my guides and life guide and so forth. But I find that elementals like to give names. So that's just for me. Some people have it different with their guides. They do have certain names that they work with. Anyway, I just want to share that with you for some fun. Have a fabulous St. Patrick's Day. Make sure you're wearing your green today because you don't want to get pinchy pinched. And enjoy, and may the luck of the Irish be with all of you. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.